Okay, just had to make sure this was working real quick. I am going to go over real quick the Builder's Lab. This is my. Okay, had to make sure this was working. Wait, I am going. Okay, now let's start. Anyways, this is our last day that I am offering this free of charge, risk free. I don't need your email address. I don't need a card number. All I need you to do is just either send me a message, or I've got a few posts that I've made. All you got to do is go into the comments and then just tell me you want the link, and I'll give you the links to this. I'm going to let this be free for the next 24 hours, and then it's going to go back up behind paywall, which even the paywall, it's only $20 a month. And what you're going to get besides all of this as well is every Wednesday I go live doing live builds and live workshops, and my community helps guide that. So whatever you guys are wanting to learn or get better at, we all work on together. For the most part, I do builds to where the apps are free, so that way you guys can create an account and do them with me. But first, this right here, this is always free, and you guys will always have access to this. I'll leave the, when I'm done with this live, I can put the link to this in the comments. But this is my news articles and strategic guides. So you're going to get a lot of stuff here. Building an authentic audience on Facebook, creating content for educational subreddits, a complete beginner's guide to video editing with CapCut, lots of cool stuff, lots of things that are going to help you along with your journey of creating your remote business, online business, really whatever business that you've got. If you guys like what you see and you enjoy what I offer here, you guys can sign up and have this whenever you want it. You can come down right here and subscribe. And this is, you'll subscribe for the Builder's Lab and you'll get everything. So I'll just show you what this looks like. Let's go ahead and we'll do the complete beginner's guide to video editing with CapCut. You would click it and this is what it would look like. Let me hide this. So you'll see when I've added it, it's got tags, so you can kind of, that just helps you guys navigate. And but here's your complete beginner's guide to video editing. Got your table of contents, all this works. So you guys can, when you have time, you can go through here and follow along. And if you're stuck on any of these and don't quite understand just from here, if you click these are going to bring you down to the sources. So I've got sources for all of this stuff. So for example, how to use CapCut on your PC, you could just click that and it's going to bring you to this link here. And you'll be able to even further your knowledge even more. So that's the news and articles. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to click one of these and I'm going to just copy the content real quick. Or at least some of the content. Because I'm going to bring this into the next batch of what you get. I'm just going to hit Control C here. And so here's what you're going to get for the paid stuff. Hey, let's reposition this. There we go. These are the apps that I've built for you guys that I have in here so far in your app suite. This one right here is called Insight Lens. You're going to be able to upgrade your cognitive bandwidth. So you're going to be able to take raw data and insert it here. You can even use a web link, or you can even upload your own files. And then down here, you can turn them into these different things. So you can turn them into a podcast, a knowledge checks, logic structure. It'll break it all down logically for you. Social amplifier, so it'll generate posts that you guys can copy and share. You can simplify it. It'll explain it like you're 5 years old, and it will legit explain it like you're five. It's almost it almost makes you feel like it's talking crap to you because of how simple it puts it. But yeah, so you can do it like that, and then if you guys wanted to take it even a next step further, you could come in here to the synopsis builder, and this is kind of like a workflow engine, so you can drag things in. So let's say you wanted to bring a web link in, you wanted to process it into a summary, but you also wanted to process it into a podcast. You would have all this here, and you would just link these together, and then you would have your output deck that you would bring in, tie it in, and then you would come in here, and let's say HTTPS, let's say you were just using a link. I don't know if I did that right. Yeah, I did. Okay, so generally you would just copy and paste this so you wouldn't have to type this in, but and then so now we have our link in here. Close this out, and you would hit run sequence, and then it's going to start doing its thing. So it's going to run it into the summarizer, it's going to run it into the audio synth, and then it's going to give us our outputs. And then you're going to hit it one more time, and it's going to start executing. It's going to run one at a time. So what's cool and how I have it all in kind of this giant workspace here inside Notion page is you can now come down and start checking out these other apps. This one right here is Unravel the Web, Tell the Story. What you're going to be able to do is turn any URL or messy thoughts, and it'll ink it into a polished blog post or viral social update. So for example, I'll take that from that article, and I'll paste it into here, and we'll say we want to write a blog post about it, and you'll just hit Unravel. That'll do its thing. And then what's even cooler about that is now it's doing its thing. We can come down here to Serendipity. Now this is the biggest app that I've built inside of here that's got a lot going on. So this may look like one app, but these are all pretty much separate apps. So we've got a workflow engine. You can do your frameworks. You can type in your core subject. What are we exploring today? Your target demographic, your desired outcome of what you want, and then you can turn it into an outreach clarifier, content repurposer, a myth buster. It'll challenge the common beliefs in the industry and kind of pit them against each other. You can do step-by-step guides, mistakes and fixes, lead scorer, meeting transformer, context engine. You can also come in here to the Source Alchemist, and you can do URLs or drop documents, PDFs, documents, text, images, and you can give it a custom direction of what you want to transform it into, and you can even select your output formats. So LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, newsletter, a script, or even a blog. And then you'll hit Generate Masterpiece, and your output terminal's over here. We've got Market Intelligence. This thing is super cool. I'll just give a quick example right here. You got a business idea. Let's say you want to create, we'll just say like a SaaS for dentist. Then you'll hit Analyze, and it's going to start scanning the web and doing its research for you. And while that's running, we'll go ahead and scroll down here. I've already got a prompt kind of in here. We need to restart this. We'll come back to that. What was that? That was a loud bang. Anyways, so you can see that these are complete now. And when we come in here, this top AI tools dev serves as a comprehensive resource hub designed to simplify the discovery and practical applications of artificial intelligence tools for a diverse audience. The platform aims to demystify complex AI concepts, offering solutions that provide immediate value without requiring coding expertise. So really cool. This is our summary, and then it looks like our audio synth has finished. Hopefully this is not super loud. Let's see.
Welcome back to Deep Dive, the podcast where we unpack the biggest trends shaping our world. Today, we're plunging into a topic that's both exhilarating and, let's be honest,
So yeah,
a little overwhelming.
how cool is that?
The explosion of AI tools. I mean, Sam, it feels like every other day there's a new AI solution popping up, right?
Absolutely, Alex. It's a gold rush out.
So think about all the things you guys could do with that. You could use it to, if you're an audio learner, and you could take anything from the internet or anything you want to learn. You could plug it into here, have it turn it into a podcast. You can even put nodes in front of here, and you can put custom instructions. So you could even tell it, like, create a podcast that's going to teach me this, however it is that you're going to need to learn it, and it's going to create the podcast for you that you can listen to. You could do the same and have it create podcasts if you wanted to teach somebody something that you were an expert in and you wanted them to learn. Or let's say you just wanted to start your own newsletter or your own podcast and just, update content daily and do little 10-minute versions or whatever you wanted to do. You could do that very easily right here. So that's Insight Lens. And now our Unravel has done its thing. So you can see right here that it's given us our synopsis. And then here is our blog post that it did for us. Building an authentic audience on Facebook, a comprehensive guide for personal brands. You'll need to come in here and space some of this stuff, but you can see it's written an entire piece for you that you can copy and paste and do whatever it is you want to do with that as well. And now we're down here and it's back into Serendipity, our market intelligence tool. We did our Saas for Dentist. And this is super cool because we've got ideal customer profile. So this is our ICP right here. This is going to give you your demographics, your psychographics, their fears, their desires, the pain points you're going to solve for them. Job titles of who you're going to look for to do your outreach once you've built the tool and you're going to start selling it to them. And then this is going to tell you where they hang out. Forums and Reddit. American Dental Association, Resource and State Dental Associations, blogs and publications, social media. And you can download these as well, and they'll save to your local machine or your computer. If you ever made a custom GPT or you're running a project and you wanted to make sure that it was constantly tailoring to your ICP, this is what you would put in there, and it would maintain and stay, and it would always use that for context. Over here, it's going to give you your SEO and keywords. So when you build your landing pages or your websites or you start building your business page on Google, this is going to give you everything that you need to help with SEO and your keywords. So it's going to give you 5 to 10 high value keywords and long tail search queries with their search intents. So dental practice management software, commercial informational, dentists looking for comprehensive solutions to run their practice. So very, very cool stuff. And we're also going to have our core pain points. Dentists and dental practice managers face numerous significant challenges, often referred to as bleeding neck problems. Staffing shortages, retention, a major stressor with high for front office staff, hygienists, and assistants, leading to increased turnover, burnout, and difficulty in attracting qualified team members. So you're going to get all of that. It's going to give you a blue ocean strategy. Blue ocean strategy just means it's going to kind of give you an idea and a way to pitch it to where no one else is doing it. It's a new take on a new solution. And it's going to tell us right here, it's going to give us our idea of how we could fix these pain points. And then down here is your bonus. You're going to get the execution plan. So based on the research, here are 5 specific content pillars / hooks that would resonate deeply with dentists and dental practice managers. Mastering practice profitabilities, solving staffing crisis, future-proof your practice, creating the ultimate patient experience from first call to follow-up. And it's going to give you your hooks, your content, and your examples. All this stuff you can take and use back in all of these other tools to help you even further it and refine it and get it to really sound in your voice and authentic. And last but not least is going to be, oh, sorry, real quick before I move on, I hit launch this, and what it's going to do right here is kind of bring this up right here, and it's going to give you drafted content. So the dental industry is a breaking point. Fragmented tech, burned out team. What if you could escape the red ocean of competition and chaos? What if you could redefine what's possible for your practice? Now, I have noticed and I need to fix this. It's obsessed with the whole blue ocean thing. I need to reprompt the AI to stop talking about oceans because we don't need every one of your guys' posts to be talking about oceans. So I'll go ahead and fix that. But you guys still have all this, and then I added another bonus thing in here that's even cooler for you guys, because now we have Google Gemini 3 Pro, which is amazing. You can pretty much just give it a prompt and it'll build an app for you. So all you need to do from here is you're going to have a bunch of ideas. App idea 1, app idea 2, app idea 3. I'm going to give you 3 apps that you can create, and all you're going to have to do is you could just copy and paste from here your app concept. Predict and Prevent, an AI tool that analyzes patient history and external factors to predict no-show risk and automates personalized re-engagement campaigns. And then it's going to give you your prompt. And I'll just show you guys real quick how easy this is and how to use. So I'm going to hit Control C, and I'm just going to go over here to AI Studio. Just type it up here, AI Studio. And right here, build your ideas with Gemini. I'm just going to hit Control V and paste that in there, and I'm going to hit build. I'm going to let it do its thing. Okay. And last but not least, we have this. I'm going to go ahead and refresh, so this will refresh. This is called Prompt Stash, and I have created this in another tool that I had created about 6 months ago in my Top AI Tools library is what I had called it. This was my very first tool that I had ever built, or an idea for a tool, because I've noticed that the biggest issue we were having with newcomers to the AI space was prompting. People having an understanding on how to prompt and how LLMs actually process what we're asking them and how we can actually get them to do what we need them to do. So I've kind of simplified this for you guys and has made it as easy as you could just type in like, I'll just keep it as simple. I need an image of a dog, right? That can mean anything. And you'll go ahead and hit Analyze Prompt. And it's going to run it. And what's cool about this is everything that I kind of build inside of this community, I try to make it as teaching moments as well. So that way you're not becoming dependent on the tools that I've built, but you're learning how to do these things as well, so you can elevate and become more productive and move on outside of just relying on somebody to kind of hold your hand the entire way of doing it. The whole goal is to make you guys proficient in this stuff. So it may be a little annoying at first, but I think you guys will really enjoy the fact that it'll give you your prompt score. It's going to tell you what was strong about it. It's going to tell you where you can improve, lack of specific details. And this is a very just basic example, but what's cool about this too is I have it give you a little quiz. It's like 3 questions so you can understand what your issues are. So it's going to say, what's the most crucial piece of information missing from the prompt to get specific type of dog and image? And then it's going to give you multiple choice. And so you'll click them and it's going to say, yes, specifying the breed and what the dog is doing actively provides essential visual details that significantly improve the generated image's relevance and quality. And it's going to say, to influence the artistic look of the image, realistic versus cartoon, what should be added to the prompt? Time of day, a description of the desired art style, the dog's favorite food. They're very simple questions, but this is just kind of to help you guys retain the information. If you wanted the dog to be in a specific environment, what element is missing from the original prompt? And then obviously the desired background, okay? And so after you do all that, you're going to go ahead and hit Optimize Prompt. And this is going to rewrite your prompt for you and give you a better prompt. And it generally does it pretty quickly. We'll see how our app is doing. Cool, so look at this. Remember when I was showing you guys how we were just going to copy and paste that from the app idea that it was giving us? From, what was that? Yeah, from Serendipity, from Market Intelligence. Just copy and pasted that, brought it into AI Studio, Paste it in here. That's all I did. And now we've got the start to our actual SaaS app that we're going to be able to start working on and finishing up with Google. And the cool thing about this is you can work with Google AI Studios to kind of add more things that you need to this. And it's even going to give you suggestions. Add patient search, sort appointments, export data, refine risk scoring, add loading states. So super cool. This is all sample data, so you're going to have to work with it. Google AI Studio is not capable of building you a backend yet, but what you can do, and I've got videos inside of our AI, or not videos, but AI implementation libraries. I've got stuff you guys can read to learn how to do this. It's simple. It's not as hard as you would think, but you would connect it over here to GitHub, and then you could build your backend from there. Supabase, Firebase, kind of whatever you guys need to do. And then when you came back in here and started prompting, all the changes and everything would go to Git and then also to your main website. But as you can see here, we've got upcoming appointments, high risk of no-shows, confirmed AI accuracies. I don't even know if any of this stuff's set up. Let's see. Analyze. Wow. So, I mean, yeah, it's even got this going on. External factors, heavy rain, traffic, local, 100% risk score. The patient has significant histories of no-shows, 40% rate. This combined with multiple key risk. Recommended actions, immediately contact the patient to confirm the appointment. Prevent a no-show, generate a personalized campaign based on this risk profile. Wow, is it really going to do that as well? Mind you guys, this was all just from one prompt. This is incredible. Check this out. 3 to 5 days before the appointment to allow ample time for reschedule before the travel disruptions intensify. Here's an SMS text message. Hey, Michael, your routine cleaning is Monday. Text yes to confirm. It's going to give you an email to send them. Phone call script. Call them. I mean, this is crazy. Schedule campaign. So yeah, that's our dashboard. Did it build our schedule? It didn't build our scheduler out yet. Or the patients thing yet. But anyways, like I said, you can start riffing with this thing and building it the way you need. I mean, that gave you quite a lot to start working with just from that one prompt. So super cool. I mean, that alone right there, I would say is worth 20 bucks a month. Wouldn't you agree? And you're getting all of this. So let's get back down to our refine prompt. Now it says I need an image of a dog. And now it's generate a highly detailed photorealistic image. Subject, a joyful, healthy, medium-sized golden retriever with a vibrant golden coat and intelligent. Warm brown eyes. The pose is seated calmly, head slightly tilted, looking directly at the lush green park during late afternoon golden hour. Lighting, warm, soft, diffuse sunlight creating subtle highlights. Mood, joyful and inviting. Composition, an eye-level close-up portrait shot, framed from the dog's chest upwards with shallow depth, upfield, ensuring sharp focus on the dog. Artistic style is going to be hyper-realistic photograph. Quality is going to be ultra-high resolution, extremely fine for detail, natural colors, professional studio quality. That's a great prompt. We can even take this a step further. So let's say you wanted to create a bank of dynamic prompts, and let's say you were going to sell them. Let's say you were going to here's 50 images of dog poses or something like that. You could come in here and create a dynamic template, and you'll click that, and it's going to analyze all this right here, and it's going to figure out which words can be changed to make the image different. And so you can see here now, subject description, a detailed description of the main subject. It's going to tell you what is what. And then it's going to have what's currently in those slots. And if you would like to see it, you can edit the template and you can see it right here now in these brackets. So let's change. Let's say we just want to say joyful and inviting, hyper-realistic photograph. Trying to figure out which is going to be the easiest one. Oh, right here. Let's change golden retriever. And let's say black lab. All right? Whoops. Black lab. So we switch that. We're going to go back in here to preview, and now you can see Generate a high D folder remove joyful, healthy, medium-sized black lab. So it's now changed our prompt. And you can copy this and go put it in your image generation. If you guys want to export, right now it's not letting you export inside of this Notion page, and it might just be like a security issue, but it's not like a huge deal. On any of these, if you want to export anything to your local machine, you can just hit this arrow right here and view the original, and it's going to open up just this app on a whole other page. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy and paste this, or copy this. But yeah, I'll show you guys here real quick. So yeah, when you click it, now you've got the actual app, and then everything's going to work. So I'm going to scroll back up here to our Serendipity app, and I'm going to show you guys the Canvas Studio. We're going to take that prompt that we just had, and we're going to hit Control V. And right here, we're going to hit Create from Prompt Only, because right now we only want to create from the prompt. And so there we go. That's not our black lab, though. Oh, well, no duh. I said a black lab with a vibrant golden coat. That's my fault. I didn't change that either. But let's see if maybe we can edit it. We're going to come up here to the brush, and I'm going to make it a black ink, and I'm just going to draw an arrow. And then I'm going to hit text, and I'm going to say black. I don't know if I say coat, it may put a coat on it. I don't know. We'll just say black coat. And then I'm going to come over here, and I'm just kind of like near this arrow. I'm just going to click, and it's going to enter. And then we're going to hit remix with prompt. So let's see if this will actually work. I've been tweaking the prompts inside of this, messing around to try to get this to work as best as possible. Cool. I'm so glad that worked on this live. So the prompts work. So yeah, if you guys just saw, all I did was draw an arrow, and then I went over here to text, put black coat, clicked, and then hit remix with prompt, and now we've got our black lab. So super cool. So those are all the apps. I don't currently have the API for the video, but that is coming. You'll be able to turn your images with one click into video as well. So those are all the apps I have for you guys currently. The next thing that you guys get inside of the Builders Lab is my AI implementation library. Now this is the free view. This is free right now. Not to mention those apps and everything, those are all free too. All you guys got to do is, like I said in the comments, or DM me and just say, hey, I want some access, and then I'll send you the link. But I add to this daily, and eventually this is just going to be a giant cool page of just all kinds of cool stuff. So you got your weekly planning optimizer. It's going to tell you your business impact, what category you're in, the date I added it, the difficulty of pulling it off, your expected outputs, how to use it, pro tips, use cases, Sunday night, and then you're going to have your prompt right here. And then all you got to do is you can take these prompts, copy and paste them into any of these tools back over here in the App Suite. So I really built this, guys, or I really built this with you guys in mind. This is the way I operate and the way I work. Is if I can keep everything in the same space, I'm a lot more productive. And that's kind of why I built it out this way for you guys. But you're going to have long form, turning your content into long forms. You're going to have a blog post outline generator, meeting notes, simple explanation. So you can explain this technical concept to someone who's smart but not technical. And then you're going to just paste this with your, sorry guys, got my garage door open, so you guys are hearing everything from the outside. Yeah, I mean, a lot of cool things. So you guys shoot me a message and let me know if you guys want access, and I'll give you access. And if you have any questions about anything, ask me as well. But I hope to see you guys inside of here. And again, like I said, on Wednesdays I go live, and we do live workshops. And I will have another place in here where all those recordings will go. So if you're a paying members of the Builders Lab and you miss one of the lives, it won't be a huge deal because we will have an entire database of every single video of those. Another cool thing is we're going to have a kind of like forum area, comment sections. That's another thing too. You guys should be able to comment on any of these as well. If there was something you wish was better about it, or yeah, you guys should all be able to come in here and comment. Now, one thing it is going to do when you guys do request access is that it is going to require you to have a Notion account. That has nothing to do with me. It's not an affiliate or anything, and it's also free. All you just got to do is give them your email address, and then it'll let you in. So don't worry if it says create an account. But yeah, we'll have a comment section, and the whole idea of all of this is for us to get better and stronger at building and being more productive with all these tools. This is less about hype and what's coming up and what's next or what's doing better than the other, and more about using the tools that are available to us and how we're going to level up ourselves and create business. And the ultimate goal that we all have is just kind of creating revenue that's running for us in the background. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please reach out. I'd love to see you guys inside of this community and help me build this and be a part of something that I truly believe is going to be huge and something that I am very passionate about. And really would love to have you guys passionate about as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in here soon.